We have this leadership challenge, right? We have to figure out how we are going to create this digital leader of the future within yourselves and within your organizations. But the problem with this is that you really can't go and become a leader by going to some class, right? You don't learn leadership skills by having someone like me stand up and tell you all about it. The only way you really do this is by really going through this process, challenging yourself, doing it, failing. Failing is a really, really important part of this, learning from those failures, and then sharing those experiences. When we look at how we develop leadership skills amongst ourselves and within our teams, what we really are fundamentally, it's not about teaching facts, it's about creating the ability to experience, to go through this process. And so that's what we are trying to do. Now, there's a lot of ways of doing that, but the way that I want to really talk about is using this idea of a mastermind group. So one of my fundamental beliefs is this, is that you don't need some outside expert to tell you all the stuff that you don't know. That most of what is going to be needed to develop these leadership skills within your organization already lives within your organization. It's about tapping that, harnessing it, unleashing it. A mastermind group is not a class. It's not group therapy. It's not leadership training. It is literally going through a process of shared learning. It's about creating the spirit of leadership instead of focusing on the mechanics of management. Right? So management theory can have some you must do this is how you do that. This idea of a spirit of leadership is really all of this of how do you develop yourself that you can be prepared for whatever is coming. This process of going through the critical thinking that a mastermind group brings prepares you for the uncertain future. I'm a big fan of action films. I don't know if you guys like these, and I'm a sucker for the underdogs, right? They train for the big battle, right? Now, did you notice something? They never had these videos on the movie of them sitting in a classroom with a bunch of nice neat rows and tables and some guy up there talking about, this is how you will thrust the sword, right? What do you see? They're out there, they're doing it. They're practicing, right? That's how you actually train and learn today. You don't sit passively back and have someone tell you about it. You do it.